Welcome back again. I am going to be spending some time on Volcano Island, trying to make some money. I thought I might bring you guys with me. So I'm going to be mining around, getting the rocks, catching the horses, maybe some volcanic minerals if we're lucky. There's some. Somebody already got that one. One of the cool new parts of the update is that multiple people can get things at the same time. So that's nice. I did get the consent of everybody on the server right now because I'm on a public to go ahead and record. We just won't pull chat up unless we have to. Ooh, there goes the volcano. Yep, the main goal right now is to make some money. So we're going to be mining the rocks so that hopefully they come back as gems, or at least better rocks. We'll be catching the horses. And getting volcanic minerals here and there if we get a chance. Volcano is one of my favorite islands to grind for resources on. Partially because I get to go with Barbie no matter what. He my boy. Right, Barbie? Barbecue brisket. Barbecue brisket. I mean, I ride him like everywhere else too most of the time. I have to ride him on Volcano. Obviously. He's my fire baby. Also because Volcano has a higher rare horse spawn rate, so when I catch a whole bunch of horses on Volcano, I tend to make a little more money off of them than I would off of like Royal Island or whatever. So I usually choose Volcano. Just a little bit more lucrative. I haven't seen any horses yet. There must be somebody else catching horses. Just have to keep our eyes peeled. Yeah, horsey. Oh, I found one. Part of the new update was that they can spawn in a larger radius, so sometimes they pop up in places where you don't expect them. Ooh, windy. You know, of all the updates, I haven't heard one person complain about the wind. I think it's one of everybody's favorites. Ooh, sorry. Oh, horsey. I found him. Catch. No, not in the lava. Oh, come back. No, not under the tree. What is this horse doing? Caught you anyway. You thought you were gonna get away. You can't hide from me. There's that geysers. Oh, and another horse. Almost didn't see you there. If you hear me chronically yawning this episode, that would be because I am very, very worn out. I didn't sleep much last night. It happens to the best of us. I feel like I should do like a Dora the Explorer vibe, like, tell me if you see any volcanic minerals. So you guys can be like, it's over there, it's over there. hope I'm making you guys all yawn, listening to me yawn. Sorry. Well, a tidal Frisian with unicorn dye is a very, very good offer for an Infernal Arabian. But barbecue brisket's not going anywhere because he's my dream horse and I love him. Right, Barbie? Mm-hmm. Barbie knows what's up. Da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Somebody in the chat getting excited about fishes. I know how that feels. Those yellow fish are hard to get, man. I got a whole lot of fish from AFK fishing while I was collecting butterflies on during the event. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. And I only got like 8 yellowfish the whole time. No lie. Those things are rare. Howdy, howdy, horsey. Get in my horse pocket. One of my favorite little funky things about video games is that most video games have a horse pocket. Like, if you think about it, in the majority of video games, you can like pick your horse up and stick it in your pocket. It's such a weird concept, but it's pretty prevalent in video games. And then we have games like Skyrim, where your horse is just, it's non-existent until you call for it or pick it up out of the barn or something. I personally really like the horse dynamic in the new Zelda games, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, where you can catch them wild and you can register them, and then you have to like board them in the stable and take them out one at a time, and whichever one is out, it's out. It's wherever you leave it until you call for it. So that's a more realistic mechanic. But yeah, most video games, you got a horse, it's in your horse pocket. I love the horse pocket concept. It's so weird. Come here, you. I got a whole backpack full of horses, and I'm gonna add you to it. Seriously though, you guys want to see how many horses I have in my inventory right now? Because I just sold all the ones that I caught. My selling horses to Larry. I still got 289. Listen, I'm a hoarder, okay? It's admitted. I am a video game hoarder. Ooh, it looks like I force spawned a gem up there. Better go get it before somebody else does. Well, I guess if they get it before me, they probably needed it. Dooby dooby doo, ba dooby dooby doo. Is a semi-aquatic egg, the mammal of action. No, 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 mine. I spawned that. Oh, it's my friend. Hi, Tay. She got a horsey. Wonder if he's fully trained. She's gonna train him for me. Oh, it looks like he is. We're gonna do a trade. Boop. So I traded for this tidal Frisian and my bestie wanted to go train him and see if his stats were better than the one she already had. Because if they were, she was going to swap me, but apparently they are not. Let's check him out. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, he's cute. Let's see. Let's look at the skills he got. That's not skills. That's tech. Yay, riding double. Let's see. Does he have enough for deep breaths? Nope. We'll have to train him some more for that. Oh, she's cussing me out, guys. Why does Roblox tag things so often? Okay, now was there a wild horse up here? I can't remember. Let's check. I don't see one. Oh, I do see it. What are you doing over here? Goofy horse. What is with them wanting to go in the lava? Y'all horses got a death wish. And they don't die either. They're like invincible until you catch them, and then like they can't go back in the lava. I'm sorry to ruin your immortality, sir. I need the money. Do you think he cares? He probably doesn't care, right? Ooh, big yawn. I'm a sleepy bugger. Hey, horsey, catch you. That is a really pretty one. Is that Ulse Black? It's probably Ulse Black, right? I didn't know you were trying to catch it. You should probably make sure that you have the lassos before you go up to the horse. Ooh, drama. Look, a volcanic mineral. Think we can make it over there? Let's find out. I don't know, should I just assume that everybody that's standing next to a horse is going to catch them? Like, usually that just means that they've gone AFK, right? I don't know. Maybe I should have known that they wanted that. I just thought they were just walking and then they went AFK. Like, it wasn't a big deal. Did it say snoot? Okay, I said shoot. I, I read it the first time, I thought it said snoot out. And I was like, what? It was funny. Well, one of the things that I dislike the most about the new server update is that now we've got real crowded servers. When people are wanting to resource grind and you go to a public like this, you get, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people just on Volcano. And there can only be like 15 in a server, so that means there's like 5 people between Lunar and Jungle. Everybody else is on Volcano, which I mean, I don't blame them. Volcano's where the best resources are, but still, that's like 9 or 10 people fighting over resources on Volcano. Like if anybody else wanted rocks, I'm mining rocks. Like I'm not keeping them from getting the rocks, but like I am getting the rocks. And like when other people want horses, you have to go and get them. It's not... I don't know, I preferred being able to just like hop servers and find a volcano island that only had like 1 or 2 people in it at like tops. And you can't do that anymore. It's hard to even hop servers. It's not as simple as just going to the join friends server list because you can't get to the mid and high tier islands from the main servers. You just gotta join Volcano and hope it puts you on a different one than the one you were on last time, so it costs you like 300 coins every time. Used to, if you were on Volcano when you shut off the game, when you joined back up, you were on Volcano for free when you rejoin the game. And now, if you're on Volcano when you leave the game, it closes you out and brings you all the way back to like mainland. And you have to pay to go back to Volcano. And I know it's not like a whole lot, but when you don't have much money, it doesn't really feel like you can spare 300 tokens every time you reset. Or like if it boots you off, okay? That seems really unfair. If the server randomly closes or glitches and boots you off, it starts you back off on mainland, and you gotta pay 300 coins to get back to Volcano. That's not fair at all. I didn't even leave. This happened to me quite a few times. I'm absolutely not a fan. And it seems like they created more problems than they solved. Oh hey, I force spawned that. You're not breaking rocks. We're sharing. Thanks. Is there a horse over here? Did I miss it? Or have they just not come back yet? I think they just haven't come back yet. Maybe somebody else caught it. Person's still in the chat wanting to trade their title. Man, I'd take it if I had a second Infernal Arabian, but you know I'm not trading Barbie Boy. He's my baby. Barbecue Brisket is an Infernal Arabian, which was my dream horse for the vast majority of the game. And honestly, he's still my dream horse. I wouldn't trade him for anything. He's too perfect. Yay! Free money! Ooh, Volcanic Minerals. Get some of that too. Oh no, they fell in the lava. Did you see that? They like jumped for the rock and they fell directly in the lava. Poor guy. I wonder if that's the person that was looking for the Infernal Arabian. Let's check my capture log. What horses am I still missing? The new Appaloosa. Chestnut Sabino, the one that somebody just caught. That's what I thought. The Gold Techie, the new Clydesdale, Liver Chestnut Frisian, the Jungle Paint. That's it. Mostly the island unique coats. And that Chestnut Sabino, man. I've had a bunch of Chestnut Sabinos, I've just never wild caught one, so it's not in my log. Here, horsey, 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 horsey. Somebody else breaking the rocks? Catching the horses? Eh. There we go, there's a rock. I wonder why they didn't make it to where multiple people could catch horses too. Like, if multiple people went after the same horse, we all still got one. It does seem kind of unfair to make it where we're all shoved in the same server and fighting over the resources. And there's still a finite number of horses. That's a Marwari. That would have made me a lot of money. Get it up, get it up, get it up, bump, bump, get it up, get it up, get it up, dum, dum. Hey, make a clap, clap sound. Uh-oh. Heard somebody oof. Somebody done oofed in the lava. I remember those days. Don't miss them. I don't miss them. I wish I had enough volcanic minerals to just like turn them in and get a whole bunch of infernal horses. And just be able to like give them away to people. Because like the infernal quarter horses aren't even worth a whole lot. It'd be so nice to be able to just give them away for free. Maybe I should start trying to trade for them and get a little collection going. Just give them out to newbies. That'd be kind of fun. Is there a horse over here? I feel like there should be. The second time I've come through here and there hasn't been one. Oh, there he is. He's just all the way over here. Gotcha. I hope you were talking to me. Because he is pretty. He's a gorgeous foal. Aren't you, Barbie? Barbecue brisket, barbecue brisket, barbecue brisket, barbecue brisket, barbecue brisket. That's his theme song. That's what I sing every time. When I'm riding him around places. Like, barbecue brisket just runs in my head. That's my echolocalia for you. Oh, by the way, if you have trouble seeing things on Volcano, remember that in your settings there is an actual brightness slider, and on Volcano, brightness does best around like 70, so that you can see even when it's dark on the island. That way you can still see the volcanic minerals come out of the volcano when it erupts after dark. And then it's not too bright during the day too, because the lighting on Volcano is pretty dark, day and night. Oh goodness, I was grinding resources on Volcano yesterday and catching all the horses and everything. And there was a kid that was coming up behind me, and when the horses would respawn, they would go up to him and check them. And if it wasn't a rare horse, or I imagine if it was an IUH, they would have caught it. But if it wasn't a rare horse, they would just leave it. So they were waiting for me to force spawn the horses, and then going and catching the valuable ones. I was so mad. Like, I know it's not actually unfair because it's a game and we're all playing together, but it felt unfair. It felt unfair. It felt like they were taking advantage of me doing all the work, and all they had to do was follow around and look at them and be like, no, that's not worth very much. Hey, there's one over here too. Where is everybody? I thought they were hunting for these. I don't see anyone. Weird. Oh, there's somebody. Yay, I'm glad you got some too. We're sharing. Hey, look, title. I think that's that person that wants the Arabian. Probably shouldn't trot Barbie over there next to them then. That wouldn't be very nice. Because he's not betrayed ever to anyone. He's only for me. Hey, where are you going? Get in my horse pocket. Come here, you. Nope. Oh, I missed. Again. Okay, I got him that time. Da-da, da-da-da-da. Is there a wild horse over here? I thought I saw one earlier. Maybe somebody else caught it. It's rock time. Clonk, clonk. I love that clonk noise. There's one. How cool would it be if I caught an IUH volcano horse while I was recording? That'd be so cool. Okay, I just tried to click both of those rocks and neither worked, so I am not going all the way back because they're just plain rocks and they're not on the main strip. I think they mean the Easter paint horse. I have one of those. Those are real cute. Oh, come on. Just mine it. Thank you. Okay, there should be a horse over here somewhere about. Here, horsey, 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 horsey. Ooh. Thank you for that. Where's the horse? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a chicken horse. These horses seriously look like raw chicken. No lie. I saw somebody in a trading hub the other day that had one named Salmonella. Made me laugh.
Chimkin breast. Chimkin breast horse. Catch it, catch it.
What horse do you think it would be the coolest to catch on Volcano Island, and why? I personally think it would be really cool to catch a black Arabian with volcanic hair. I think that'd be really pretty. There's some rocks. Go get that rocks. Oh, they're doing teamworks. Everybody's gonna get together and hunt down the volcanic minerals together. That's so sweet. I'll have to pay more attention to the map and see whether or not they're heading for the minerals before I pick them up now. Is that another chicken horse? That's another chicken horse, isn't it? It is. Another chicken horse.
Chimkin breast.
Ooh, I better go get that. It's gonna despawn. I can go back for the rocks. I can't go back for the minerals. Hurry up and get it. It's gonna despawn. Woo! So those, if you don't get them within the first, like, I think it's 2 minutes after they spawn, after they pop out of the volcano, they'll just disappear, and then new ones will come out of the volcano. So if you don't get the first load, then they vanish, I think a solid minute before the next load comes. Oh, there is.
I see you, horsey.
Oh, I want a kitten. No, I don't. I'm terribly allergic. I want a kitten. Everything in me wants a kitten, but it will make me so sick. I cannot have a kitten. My allergies have gotten so much worse the last few years to the point that we can't hardly even have cats around the house at all. It's really sad because I love cats and we've always had cats. I mean, I've always been allergic, but It's gotten so much worse. Okay, hey, I didn't force spawn that. I don't know if anybody else did either. And I need it. So I'm gonna go up there and get it. Ooh. I don't know if you can hear my kids yelling in the background or not, but I have 4 very smalls.
Very small, very noisies.
I keep catching them yelling, "He's on the table! He's touching me!" You know, like siblings do. They're so funny. My 2-year-old likes to come to my bedroom door. Like, I've been sick like this, and he'll come to my bedroom door and smash his face up against the crack, and he'll go, "Mommy, I need to go with you." So that I'll let him in my room. Mostly because he wants to get into my stuff, but it's really cute, and I pretty much give in every time. And then I have to be like, "Get out of the drawer, stop trying to eat my candy, what are you doing?" He's so cute too. Ooh, Grand Illusion. Don't I get a call out for those? I don't remember right now. I did! Yay! Ooh, Miss 5 is not having a good afternoon. Probably because it's getting close to nap time. They usually get pretty dysregulated around sleepy time. Ooh, Volcanic Minerals. Better go get that. Here I come! Should I call for somebody? Where are they at? They're all over there by the geysers. Ooh.
Ah.
Should we go for the herd, or should we just keep doing what we're doing? I think we're gonna just stay here this time. They're only paint horses. Ooh, Grella. I love this coat on the Icelandics. What did I just get money for? I have no idea what I just got money for. I got paid for something. I don't know what it was though. It seemed like I got it when I picked up that horse. I wonder if I got an achievement or something. Nope. I wonder how many volcanic minerals I have. Oh yes, that's my son. Listen to my son. They're so tired. I get cranky when I'm tired too. I can't blame them. And they're all so little. Did they get the horse that was over here, or did it spawn somewhere weird? Nope, it's over here. I feel bad trying to conversate with them because they're all obviously newer to the game than me, and I've got so many infernals, and I've got so many volcanic minerals. I think I've turned in close to 5,000 minerals now, so I'm about halfway to the perch run on the little prize meter. But I don't like not being part of the conversation, but also I don't want to make them feel bad or sound like I'm showing off. They're doing such a good job banding together and helping. I usually save my volcanic minerals till I have between 200 to 500 before I turn them in. I think the most I've ever gone was 800. I have gotten a whole lot of infernal horses. Highest tier is probably Fjord or Andalusian though. I mean, I've got a thoroughbred. That might be slightly higher than an Andalusian. I did get a mismatch Fjord. That was cool. I traded my mismatch Fjord for a mismatch Mustang and a bunch of mismatch Arabians. And then I traded my mismatch Infernal Mustang for barbecue brisket, which was technically an overtrade, but you know I didn't care. I just wanted Barbie. I was like, hey, is he for trade? And they were like, no, sorry. And I was like, not even for my mismatch Infernal Mustang? And they were like, are you kidding me? They were so excited. Just happened to run into the one person that like collected mismatches that happened to have an Infernal Arabian. Oh man. Making myself tired. Just kidding, I was already tired. Where's my horse? There you are. Come here, baby. Pocket time. Don't fight it. Get in the pocket. Gonna be a pack horse. Don't worry, I'm sure it's comfy in there with the 300 other horses. My first infernal was a quarter horse. Her name was Scrumped. and she had yellow hair, and she had training max stats, and she was the slowest thing on the planet. It was obnoxious. Then I had a Mustang for a while, and they're a good bit faster. I graduated from that to an ICAL Techie, and I had a Techie for a long time before I got Barbie. My Techie had candy corn hair. It was cute. My Mustang that I had for the longest was called Flambe, and she had pumpkin spice hair. Very cute. Ah! Did you see that? Just watched it fall from the sky.
Straight from heaven to my pocket.
I'm not sure why the chestnut Andalusians get so much hate. Like, they're not that ugly. I think it's just because it's a really red coat. I don't know. I think they're cute. Anybody here? Anybody? No? Okay. I'll check back later. Somebody might have caught it. Well, I think I'm gonna have to take a break after this round because I need to hydrate and move around a little bit. My legs are getting kind of sore. But thanks for sitting with me while I do my drudgery grinding. And hopefully I get a decent amount of money for all this stuff. I will see you guys back as soon as I can. Bye.